Well, it's a beautiful June morning, just heading out of Langston Harbour, see if we can go and find some mackerel. Feathers are on. Absolutely stunning. It's about, well, it's Wednesday today, so it's 2 days before the Sea Angling Classic 2025, and unfortunately the weather is turning. What a shame it's not going to be like this. It's turning easterly by the look of it, but who knows, it might change. Certainly hope so anyway. You can probably hear by the drumming, we've stopped by one of the channel markers, and literally I've dropped about 10 foot and wallop, full string. I wouldn't say there's a load of mackerel around, but we don't want a load. Maybe a dozen for bait and that'll do us. And there we go, that's the curse of the camera. I've had 3 drops and 3 lots of mackerel, and the moment I put the camera on, they disappear. That's incredible, that is. Well, here we go. We had that fresh mackerel earlier, which you didn't see, but there's one of them there. Put a fillet on, come to a nice shallow.
Here he comes, he's swimming.
Yeah, nice shallow mark that we know, a bank, and Tim's into the first fish. That's not strictly true. We did anchor up on a mark and we had a few smooth hounds and dogfish, but it looks like a blonde ray to me, Tim. Yeah. But that's not bad. We've only been here 15 minutes, so it's that fresh bait makes the difference. I've got some frozen sandal on. I've not had a bite, so Tim's put a fillet of that mackerel on, and straight away, blonde ray. And they do go well in the shallow water. You can see it's kiting past us a bit as well. The tide can pull a bit here, but the reason these rays are here is because there's launch on this bank. Oh, I'll lift him in, Tim. All right. Yeah. You keep him in. Give me a second. Right, hold still there. I'll grab him, I'll cheek him in. Watch that mouth, everyone. That's how you do it. There's a little indentation there. That is a mouthfish. There's his claspers. There we go. I'll let Tim do a bit of surgery, get that hook out. Nice blonde ray. Right, onwards and upwards. Release the ray. And I guarantee he'll go back well. Really well. He's only been out of the water a very short time. If I come back, well, there you go. He's gone straight down already. Excellent. Well, here we go. Tim's in again. He dropped a fish about 10 minutes ago, and I've had a fair few bites, but I haven't actually had a fish since we've been here. There's a boat over the back there. We've watched them pick up a few launts, and that's obviously why these fish are here, because...
You're getting a bite, aren't you, on your other one?
Am I?
I know, I think I've come across the line.
Yeah, you've got a lot of lines there. That one's gone slack.
There it is there, look.
Yeah, what is it? It's an ungulate this time, so two species of ray.
Every single line going.
And all the lines. Oh dear, both mine. Got mine here, his own there. This is going to be carnage. Anyway, that looks like a fair ungulate though. Let's see if I can get around these other rods. But what I'll do, Tim, if you like, I'll do the same thing. I'll cheek him in. Yeah, but I'll cheek him in.
See if we get it off the lines off here, mate.
Alright, I'll have a go. Well, there we go. A bit of shade there, but unfortunately, that's a nice, very nice female ungulate. A leech on it again. Getting lots of leeches. We did wet this deck, by the way, before we dropped her on it, which does help. Otherwise you put them on a hot deck and that's not going to do them any favours at all. But we'll quickly get her de-hooked and released, and we'll give you a show of that. Well, I've de-hooked the fish. Let's quickly grab her. Oh. By the way, there's the mark where the leech was, but she's a very chunky female fish. Same thing, I'll put her in against the tide. There you go, she'll get a bit of that through her spiracles, and there she is, turned away, and off she goes. And Tim's sorting out a right cluster. Okay, so I haven't blanked on this mark. Ta-da! Dirty dogfish. Let's get him off. Right, so I had the dogfish, and then I've just reeled in, and what have I got? Well, I've got myself a little turbot. He'll do very nicely. And when I say he'll do, I shall put him back, but what I mean is, I'm more than happy about that. Only small, but most welcome. Right, let's put him back. There we go, pretty little turbot. Wallop, straight down. See you later. See you when you're about £15, mate.